Alrighty, welcome back to our special playoff edition of Extra Point. We have so much more to get to, so we're going to start in Class 3A with a big border battle for the first round. Marlboro County look to avenge their regular season loss against an undefeated 10-0 Dillon Wildcats team. To the white walls we go for this one. First possession for the Wildcats. They didn't waste any time here, punching that one in for the touchdown. However, they missed the extra point, but the Wildcats go up 6-0 nonetheless. Marlboro County, they would have their opportunities, but the Wildcat defense only allowed one first down the entire first half. Halfway through the second quarter, Wildcats strike again after a turnover on downs. They tack on the 2-point conversion here, so they take on the 14-0 lead, kind of like they didn't miss that extra point. 6 minutes left until the halftime break. Dillon defense forcing another 3-and-out and then a block punt that puts them on the 5-yard line. That's not too shabby for field position, huh? No shocker here with that great field position. They punch it right in for the touchdown. They do miss another extra point though, but 20-0 at halftime, the lead. That ain't so bad. Marlboro County would keep it from being a blowout. They do come back a little bit, but Dillon wins in this one. Final score 49-12. The Loris Lions had a tough matchup against the Camden Bulldogs, and this one sadly wasn't close for us as Camden gets the Loris Lions here 29-2. Loris ends the season with a 7-4 record. Another Horry County team in action tonight. Ackert went to Crestwood to take on the Knights. Crestwood edges out the Blue Jackets, so 38-30. Sounds like a great one there. Blue Jackets season ends 6-5. So we're going to head down the highway a little bit. Highway 501, Shara hosting their playoff opener. The Swamp Foxes put up 76 points on this team back in September, but this one was a defensive struggle early for both teams. Marion smothering the Braves on this first down. Tyson Sanders forcing that runner out of bounds. Swamp Foxes with the ball. They take the shot down the field, and the connection just quite not there as Jamaris Williams can't bring in the pass from Gabriel Cusack. We're moving now to the second, still scoreless. Quaysheed Scott, he changes that thing with a punt return. Makes a few tacklers miss, racing down that sideline. Swamp Foxes go up 6-0. But it wouldn't be enough. Shara avenges the blowout from earlier this season. Who saw that coming? 21-20 is your final score. A heartbreaker there for Marion as their season is over just like that. And then we finish up in 2A. A couple scores here for you. The Andrews Yellow Jackets win the Battle of the Yellow Jackets against Buford 50-21, and then the season comes to an end for the Kingstree Blazers after dropping to Timberland the Wolves 26-6. And then here's another undefeated team, the Flashes. They take on Military Magnet Academy, the Eagles at home. They're trying to keep their record perfect, the Flashes are. They come out of the gate strong. Look at that, Trent Tribble. He turns on the Jets, goes untouched in the end zone. First 6 points there. Johnsonville, they go for 2, and they get it easy thanks to Gamal Brown plowing through the defense. So we're up 8-0. Flashes quickly shut out the Eagles, get the ball back. That's quarterback Antonio Rodriguez-Gonzalez getting it to Jalen Waiters, wide open in the end zone. So we're up 15-0. Another one, they're not done yet. Rodriguez-Gonzalez escaping under pressure, gets it to Jamal Ankrum, gets it down there for another touchdown. Too easy for the undefeated Johnsonville Flashes, up 22-0. This game over in a flash. Johnsonville wins easy, 57-14. Let's go ahead and get caught up on 1A now. The Silver Foxes of Lamar have no problems there, taking out the Allendale Fairfax Tigers, shutting them out. Shutout, I think our first shutout of the night, 41-0. Also in Class 1A, Carver's Bay Bears beat the brakes off St. John 65-6. Lakeview Wild Gators advance after beating Whale Branch 43-21. The season for Latta, the Vikings, comes to an end sadly after losing 42-12 against Bamberg Earnhardt there. Scotts Branch loses a close game to Baptist Hill 8-0 in a shootout. Hannah Pamplico loses by just 4 points to East Hill. That's a ranked team, so that's no joke there. And then East Clarendon, they get the shutout. Oh, another shutout on the night by Cross. They lose 39-0. A lot of scores there, and we have some Skeeza action for you as well tonight. Trinity Collegiate, they win 28-21 over Ben Lippen. They advance to the second round now in the 4A playoffs. That's for SCISA. And then in Class 3A for there as well, the Golden Eagles of PD Academy, and they match up against the Eagles as well. We'll get that final score there for you. The Hilton Head Prep game on your screen. We'll get that on our website. You can always check our website for all these final scores. And then Florence Christian beats Hilton Head Christian 43-36 in that one. Like I said, go to our website for those final scores later in the night. And in Class 1A, the season will end for the Kings Academy Lions after dropping tonight's game against Lee Academy 54-13 in that one. Now, one of my favorite parts of the night. It's that time of the night for our play of the week. I hope I didn't spoil it this time. We're on the street as I've done that before. Could have been a few options, honestly, in this one. That punt return was pretty good. Drum roll, please. Roll the tape. No surprise. It involves the Syracuse commit. Sellers gets the pressure, spins around, dumps it out. Shaquem Shiloh, we've said his name a lot. He snags that one right out of the air. Let's slow it down for you. Watch it again. The top 7 finalists for Mr. Football, looking like Mike Vick back there with the spin moves. And then just great hands here as well from Mr. Shiloh. Takes a second in slow-mo, but boy, got that just in time with that defender coming across. So a great play there as we watch it one more time in full speed. Excellent play from the #1 team in the state there, still undefeated on the season, and that is our extra point play of the week. That about does it for week 1 of the playoffs of the 2022 season. A lot of blowouts, some upsets for us. The teams ending their seasons, obviously it's going to happen. We never wish it on anybody, but many teams still with a state championship hope alive. It only gets harder from here as the teams, it's just going to ramp up as we go along. The teams only get better, and hot teams, maybe some of those upsets start to pile up, and we might see some great games. Same time, same place next week, folks. We leave you here with one last look at some of the best touchdowns from the night. As I say thank you to all the hard-working people behind the scenes here at WMBF. Thank you all for staying up late and watching with us, and good night.